Hello YouTube, this is Jordan Anderbricks, just here for a quick announcement before we get on to the real video. I will be changing my name to Anduin Bricks. I'm first going to check YouTube, make sure there's no other Anduin Bricks or Anduin related titles out there, but I will be changing my name. I don't know when, but I'm gonna do it. I like Jordan Ander, but at the same time it's grown old on me. And it is a form of my last name, so then whenever I use it, people think I'm referring to my first name, and I'm not. It's confusing to everyone around, and I just want to fix that, really, with the whole name situation. And it's also harder to pronounce. It's easy for me, because I've been saying Jordan my whole life, and just adding Ander at the end of it doesn't really bother me much, but I can understand where some people look at the name real quickly and try to say it faster, just like Jordaner, Jordander. I can understand that, so it's going to be a change for the better, hopefully, at least. And I know even after I change my name, there might be a few people out there that are just like, where did Jordan Anderbricks go? But I'm also not that popular on YouTube, so that also is a pro in my favor for a name change. Nobody, or not a lot of people, are going to remember back to the old days of Jordan Ander. So, Anduin Bricks, it's going to be Andwin, easier to pronounce, hopefully. Anduin, hopefully I say it. I mean, I don't know, I've also come up with this name too. So let me know what you guys think about it. I like it. It's a form of a pen name that I came back with in high school, and it's made up of two words from a dying language. I'll let you guys try to figure out what those two words are and what they mean. And I think it would be really cool to find out what some of you guys can come up with, or what some of you guys already know. Anyways, that's not the part of this video that I want to get to. In fact, I'm going to put a timestamp on it to skip to, or actually show off this build that I've done. So let's move my sig fig out of the way. And here is my first MOC, and it probably shows. Well, this is my first MOC as an AFOL, honestly. I made lots of things when I was younger, but those were mostly like 2x4 builds. I built a large Titanic model, and then a medium-sized one that I actually sunk in my swimming pool. And that was really cool. My brother tripped and fell over the one that, the first one that I built, and it destroyed. But like the first one that I built, it actually came in half. I'm going to quit gushing over that now and just move on to this one. My first MOC as an adult fan of Lego. Before this, I mean, I built stands and holders like this. This is a phone stand. In fact, I took apart a few of my holders that was holding my toothbrush and toothpaste and my cutlery for this. And I don't regret it at all. It was worth it. 100%. So this, if you're actually wondering what it is going to be an arcade on the first floor and a bar on the second floor. And if you're wondering, it is semi-modular. I've designed it to where it should be modular, so this roof can come off, but at the same time, taking off the roof is hard in and of itself and might break the model. This is supposed to be a bar type setting. I wanted to use some really frilly colors with it because the bar on, actually this whole building is modeled after something that you would see in Songtan, Korea, which is where I live. And there's a lot of places that are just like one thing on the bottom, another thing on the second floor, and then a lot of times they'll have a third floor and there'll be something on there. I really don't want to do that. I'm still trying to design a roof that's not this. But that'll be finished later. First, I want to furnish these, put stuff on the insides. But I decided just to go ahead and show you the progress on them. I'm really coming to like it. This really frilly looking bar has actual sliding doors that I also want to work on because it's really easy for them to just come out. But I've been working on sliding doors since I was a kid, so I've went with the design I used when I was younger. My inspiration for sliding doors when I was a kid was the Titanic's doors, floodgate doors, that would shut in the boiler room. And if you don't know anything about that, that's okay. I studied the Titanic too much for a little kid. And let's take this part off. And took a few pieces with it. The doors fell off, which is why I need to secure them better. And we have the arcade. And I put a lot more time into this one and more detail. I wanted it completely white on the inside. It has a completely gray tiled floor, or plated floor. I really love this. I really love how this came out. I'm going to put a shelf here, which is why I use these two very, very unique pieces, which, if you don't know, came from the modular family Via that I dropped. And so did a lot of these white pieces. So I'm really glad that, it's bittersweet that I dropped it. This is supposed to represent some sort of air conditioning, which I didn't incorporate into the second floor. I'm probably going to redesign the second floor just to make it look better. I'm probably going to get rid of the flirty colors or just embrace it head on, just make the whole thing pink or purple. I really don't know what I'm going to do with it. I just find the idea of a purple or pink bar really funny, and it's something that you'd actually see in Songtan, South Korea, or most places in South Korea, especially ones that are right off of a United States military base, because there's a lot of bars around those areas, and it's really hard to make bars different, so you see just off the wall all kinds of wacky stuff. And it's really funny to think about. And if you haven't noticed already, if you're a fan of the Batman movie, you might have this, the whole bottom floor, except for this side, which I'll get to in a bit. But this whole front of the bottom floor is inspired by partly, well, what you'd actually find in South Korea with the glass door. But also, I wanted it inspired partially by the Lego Batman movie Catwoman Catcycle Chase, where there is a very small build of a diamond store. That's where I actually got this door, this window, and these bricks. And that's what I used for the, not the base of this, obviously, because we didn't have a white inside, but that's what I used for the inspiration for the storefront. And I thought it works very well for an arcade. It'll look even better once it's fully furnished. There's arcades in there. We're going to put the Lego Dimensions Asteroids arcade game in there, and then probably just going to start doing my own stuff from then on. But being inspired off of what you'd find in Songtan, South Korea, I don't think this is going to be too many, like... It's going to be arcade games, don't get me wrong, but it's an arcade, but it's not going to be actual too many virtual games, because a lot of the games here in a store like this, where, you know, they leave the door open and there's no one managing it, are claw games and stuff like that with physical prizes rather than they do have arcades, video games, but not as many as they have every other kind of game. And I don't know what the reasoning behind that is, but it's just accuracy. I'm just going for accuracy here. And then we get to this side, which let me put this second story on to get to. This might end terribly. You might see a MOC break today. Oh boy. Yeah. this is definitely going to get reworked in the future. But right now, I just want to work on the, what did I say? Oh boy, that was hard not to cuss at that moment. But I understand there are children watching these videos out there, so I try my best not to cuss. But just understand how hard I'm trying, because any other situation, and I would be needing a bar of soap to wash my mouth out. So, let's fix this stairway. Alright, let me actually fix the camera too. Let's fix my cameramanship, of all things. Alright. So, alright, I've decided to make this side of the wall, because I didn't have enough black pieces. If I did, it would be black all the way around. Also, if you notice, this brown is a different texture than the bricks here. So, I decided to make this more like an actual sort of brick wall with like tan, brown, and reddish, or light brown, and then reddish light brown bricks. I really don't know. I've seen walls like this before, but I just don't really know what it would be made of. But I'm just thinking like different color bricks is what it looks like to me. And you have this wooden like stairway. My hand is shaking. Wow. Okay. Anyways, coming up to this door, and then you very dangerously open the door and try not to let it knock you off the edge, and that's how you get inside the bar. And of course the arcade is unmanned, so the owner is going to come up to the door in the morning, unlock it, open it, and then just leave. There's going to be a money exchanging booth where you put in cash and it becomes coins, and some claw machines. How soon this MOC will be complete, I really don't know. I really don't know. So, but every time I do get some really good progress done on this, I want to upload a video of it and show it off. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this long video of me just dragging on and gushing about how this MOC has come through, being my first MOC since my dark ages, really. I don't believe I've made a MOC in 2 years. So, besides, like, phone holders. Does its job real great. Anyways, thank you guys again for watching. Please leave a like, comment if you liked what you saw. If you want to see more, subscribe. Let me know in the comments below what kind of stuff you'd like to see. Any criticisms, any remarks, anything really. I'm down for it. I'm down for making YouTube another hobby of mine, which means better cameramanship. The laptop is coming. How soon? I have no freaking clue. But the laptop is coming, I promise you guys. Thank you again for watching. Hope you all have a fantastic mother trucking day. I'll be uploading this in what is your morning, but what is right now my nighttime. So, good morning, everyone. I am going to bed.